Hello, lovelies. It is day 313, and today I'm talking about aligned action. And the reason I'm talking about it is because it is always what I'm working on myself. So I really think about what it is that I want and then why I want it. And I focus on the feeling that it cultivates based on me getting super clear on what it is that I see myself doing. Because when we get that vision really clear, we literally start to shift how our body feels. A really cool kind of exercise that people have done in the past, and you can do this with a lot of different things, is if you close your eyes and you imagine that there's a lemon, and imagine you pick up a knife and you cut this lemon into fours, okay? And now take one of the pieces and just bring it up, smell it, smell the lemon, what it smells like. Put it in your mouth, bite down, it's nice and juicy, and ooh, like how does it feel, right? And when I first did this, I have no idea even like where I first heard it, but I literally could taste the lemon in my cheeks, right? So test it out with someone, what I just did. Just, you can draw it out even more extravagant than what I just did, and really walking people through it, because I'm telling you, the more clear of a picture that you can draw with your words as you do it with someone, the more they're actually going to feel the sensation of having a lemon in their mouth. So it's just a fun way to play around with how we can actually shift how we feel based on what it is that we're thinking. So try it. And so with that, when we kind of like really get clear on our picture, we start to cultivate, create these feelings within us. That alignment will really help us to start to move into action, because we start to feel more passionate and motivated and all these things. And it definitely can work the other way around. If we're struggling with structure and clarity in our mind, and we're struggling with creating feeling, we sometimes just need to jump into any type of action, meaning just take a step. And as you step, you kind of grow as you go, and you fail forward and you figure it out, and that can create momentum. It works both ways. Just right now, I'm talking about aligned action from this space, going head and then into your feelings, and then into your actions. So your thoughts, your feelings, your actions are your head, your heart, and your hands, are your thought and your feeling and your deed, whatever you want to call it. Go with what feels good. And actually, speaking of feeling good, that's so much of a guiding tool when we are kind of thinking in the words of Oprah, what is the next best move? We really want to dig into what feels good. And if you are even kind of like, what does that mean? Or I'm not even sure what feels good right now, then I would go to modalities that work for you. Things that give up these questions to something outside of yourself. So that would be prayer, meditation, maybe just sitting in silence and just doing some breath work. And you can ask for guidance of something outside of yourself, whatever you believe in. And even if you're not even sure what you believe in, just ask your dog, ask the universe, ask the plants, nature, like whatever, just ask for guidance outside of you. And this is your own journey. And I always tell everyone, take what works for you and leave the rest. I just always encourage people to try things out, because you never know if you don't try, and you don't know what you don't know. And be open to even discovering your own things and inventing your own things, because you're a phenomenal human that is capable of so much. So it's just about being open to something else. So we can dig into those types of practices, and it is so helpful, because when we can get to a space of letting go, that's when things will really flow in. And that's when, again, that aligned action can really start speaking to you. So that's something that I'm going to be doing, because there's many great things happening in my world right now. There's a lot of momentum, a lot of growth in my coaching business, lots of new people. So thank you to everyone that's always referring me out there. I appreciate you so much. And if anybody wants to do coaching, I still have time and energy for more people. Just send me a DM. I love to work with anyone from business to relationships. And literally, when I say I'm a life coach, I'm a life coach. And I love that everyone has always taught me to niche down. And yes, my specialty is in relationships. I feel so powerful around that. Yet every single thing in your life is in relation to you, whether that is your money, your business, people in your lives. You're in a relationship with everything, including yourself and things outside of yourself. So it does all tie down to relationships. Anywho, If you want to do any coaching, holler at your girl. And so for me, because there's so much momentum, I got to check back in. What's the vision? What am I feeling? What feelings do I want to cultivate? And to cultivate these feelings, what would I need to believe? What would I need to think, right? Okay, get these in alignment. And then that passion rolls in. I do my like prayers, meditation, get quiet. I go to my books. Sometimes I listen to my mentors, whatever works. And then receive. And when it feels good, that's how you know. When it feels good, you know that it's going to be rooted from love, service, a positive intention, wanting to love on yourself, love on others. When it feels good and you can trust that, that's your aligned action, whatever pops in your brain. So that's what I do. And I know there will be so many other things that will come to me more in my life on that, because the practice will constantly reveal new things to me. So I will always share them with you guys. So yeah, cheers to your own aligned actions, whatever is calling to your heart. And if it's getting clear in your mind and cultivating feeling, wherever you're at, it's awesome. Life's always happening for you and you're just killing it, okay? If someone hasn't told you that, you are. So holla. Bye guys.